Can I take an opportunity to thank Sri Navin and wish the Gaveliers to ask any two questions. See, when you are able to question him, maybe you can gain more clarity. Now, I have a question, Sri Navin. I listened and I can remember three important pointers which came to my mind, and I've penned it down after your speech. Those are: my parents are not there and they are around 2,500 kilometers away. So, this one pointer, I felt you are an emotional person who are always thinking about your parent. That is why you wanted to specify this. Great. Thank you. Number two is freedom comes with responsibility. I don't know whether it is a Spider-Man's famous dialogue, but very true when you said that anecdote when that 1-month-old boy quit the university and when he joined some other engineering college, but then others, when they wanted to pursue that, and you gave us two incidents about the CCTV cameras being installed and your free times inside the campus. All these things happen because somebody malpracticed the freedom which was given to them as free. So when you're a responsible person, when you take up the responsibility, you can enjoy a lot of freedom. I totally understand. I totally agree with that point. Thank you so much for bringing that pointer to us. And talking about changes and chances which you took, clear anecdotes. Shivanadar, I'm not here to advertise for my college. I'm talking about the exposure and resources. Again, wonderful pointers laid down. So these are the points which I pen down out of your speech. Here I have a question. Generally for young children or even for adults, they always opt entertainment than education. There are two E's, but they opt entertainment rather than education. How to overcome this?
That was a really hard one to overcome. Uh, Even in a college life, there are gonna be people who's gonna spend their whole college life just entertaining without learning something. The thing is, you have to know that when you come out of college, there is a whole new world you have to face on your own. You have to take responsibilities. Not just I'm talking about engineering. So there is a common saying that engineering is not engineers. There are so many engineers who does not have jobs. So those are all the persons who did not take interest in studying while they were in the college. So if you are really interested in studying and you have took time to improve your own skills, you would have got placed in some company and you would have been standing in the crowd without who says I'm jobless. So you have to explore your interest when you enkindle yourself that I'm interested in this time. I want to learn something more in this. And when you go out of your own interest, you will start to know that the reality is going to be different. You have to start learn on your own, and which is not going to be taught by colleges. You have to learn something on your own, which is going to be extra for you. But these extra are going to be extra when you work, when you get placed. But that's going to be a little hard for students to realize. But only if the students realize as fast, they can make their life better.
See, I'm listening to a person who has just finished his school 6 months back.
I feel that I was just too forward. I'm still enjoying my college life and doing very little learning, but I realized the things, but I still haven't completely
You
start.
have a long way to go. You have a long way to go. Yes. Thank you so much, Sri Naveen, for taking time to share all insights about your school days, your skills which you have learned. Would like to listen from two children as representatives, maybe as feedback. If you have any questions, you can, but at least as feedback, so that would like to know whether what is that key takeaway, what you have taken from this education session. Anybody here in the hall? If you have questions, you can ask Sri Navin.
Yes. We can have classes.
Ma'am, can I just ask something?
Yes.
Before Srinavan said, I was also just thinking of going to NIT Trichy. My aim was to be a developer, and I want to be a web developer. And I was just fixed to go to NIT by writing JEE main exam. But after listening what he said, I just had a second opinion that I can think out of this box. So my parents had said it's the best college, you can go there. But the Shivnara college is new to me, and of course I would like to thank him for giving me this education. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dear. Dear, do not shift options. Have NIT as your first option because we have a Toastmasters. We have two Toastmasters club at NIT. We wish you to become a Toastmaster NITian, but have options. If at all NIT, you're not able to place in NIT, have the second option, third option, fourth option. So this can be one of the options. Is that fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. One more person.
I would like to say something to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, not just NIT, you can aim for IIT itself. If you are really interested in and you really start practicing for JEE, you can clear. It's not a big job. You just need to practice 10 years of JEE mains paper. It may seem simple when they say it, but it is really hard because there are so many papers every year. And when you start practicing every papers, you will start to know how the questions are related to each other. So how they start asking question paper. So how they frame questions, you'll get to know about it. So when you start reading the question paper, you will be able to know what they're trying to ask from you. So everything is in practice, and not just web development can be learned at your age also. So you can start learning at YouTube itself. You can start learning it. So if you are really interested, you can start slow. You can start learning slowly. You don't need to complete web development before going to college or something. But if you are really interested, you can make a website before you go into college. You can make a website on yourself. So just start learning on what you're interested.
Start today, start early is the crispier version of what Sri Navin wanted to tell us. Thank you. Anybody else? One more person who can give us a feedback before we close. It's 7 already. Satish?
Yeah, his point was quite like it was quite motivation to the persons as I'm also a college student, as a new college student. It was quite similar to my college rules, but the one thing that we had hostel restrictions, the time restrictions, his college doesn't has. And I think our college also has collaboration with Shivnadar. Uh, like his points, it was an ideal exchange. It was exchange of knowledge to the people, the students, especially to the upcoming students to the college. And it was quite new to me also that the the minor major papers we can select. Because I'm from law background, as I do BBA on the sideline. But this thing was quite new that even we can take the side of engineering or design or in arts. So I can opt it even in the future when I do my masters or even my PhDs. So I think
Thank you so much. Yes, Satish.
I think this session was quite motivational to the people who have been upcoming. And even my point was the same. Start working earlier, even by 10th. Because I missed my working, I lost my 1 year of working and I did my last working at it. And just by 0.25 marks, I missed my national law university. So we have to work a lot so we can be placed a lot in the most prestigious institutions.
True, very true. Thank you so much. Satish needs to give a separate education session on why he chose law and what he is going to do after finishing his law, because all these are very important, isn't it? When you do certain things, when you do your UG, PG, your masters, what are you going to do after that is very, very important. The intention behind you getting qualifications is very, very important. So we'll definitely wait for 10 more years to listen to each one of you standing on top of the mountain of your genre and speaking loud to the community, the society you belong, telling them that, come on, people, work hard so that you can be in my position one day. So I wish all of you to stand in each of the scaled heights, uh, being a light to the society, being definitely a bright, shining light to the society. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much, Srinavin.
Thank you.